Nope.
I'm getting like the goosebumps just thinking that I was there.
This is where Curly Thomas stabbed Joseph Barsock in the neck.
You were joking. I was in this very room. Mama needs her grape juice. All right, here we go.
On Hallows Eve of 2021, I and a camera crew composed of myself went to investigate the worldwide phenomenon that is the Alcatraz prison. Armed with a phasmophobia-like camcorder and only that, I went to investigate the prison and try to pick up on some spooky voices and apparitions. I recently found out that the Ghoulie Boys are back, and not only are they back, they also did the very same investigation that I did just a year ago. So, armed with fresh new facts and photos and also videos that I have unlocked from the vault that is my hard drive, I will be reacting today and offering my 2 cents. Strap in and let's get ready for this extensive review and research into the Alcatraz prison investigation.
Hi, my name is Michelle.
I'm so jealous. I should have gotten myself into this. Oh my god, I should have gotten myself into this freaking show.
Welcome to Ghost Files, where we take your evidence and our tools into the field to expose the supernatural. My partner, a skeptic. Myself, a believer.
Myself, also a skeptic.
Both of us, truth seekers. This week.
Shout out Bay Area. They got their own boat and everything. Oh, I'm jealous. Okay.
You know, I gotta say, out of all the places we've ever gone, this might be the most
Isn't it beautiful?
intro we've ever had. Or lead up. Gorgeous. It's misty. And this is one of the few places where I can't run away from the location because I'll just run straight into the ocean.
I like the beanie. We have good style.
That's Alcatraz, baby.
I think I was also wearing a beanie when I went.
This looks like a nightmarish level on
It's
Call
funny.
of
I got
Duty.
all
think it
these
is,
similar
actually.
shots when I
Hop
went
in.
as well.
A lot of sequels. That's kind of fun. See? Find positives. Find positives about the island.
Alcatraz Island initially started as a military fortress with over 100 cannons installed on the island and a place to hold military prisoners.
I
By
did
the
not
early
know this.
1900s, its main purpose shifted towards a military prison, and by
Okay, I did know this.
1933, it was used as a maximum security prison used to hold the most incorrigible inmates in federal prisons, aka
Shout out
the
Al
most
Capone.
violent and dangerous criminals of its time. From Al Capone
Not shout out
to
Al
the
Capone.
Birdman, this place was a veritable who's who for historical a-holes.
Funny story about the Birdman. While I was there, and I wonder if they're going to feature this story in their investigation, but I actually kind of got around. I was walking around talking to some of the staff, and there was a guy there that was security for some of the days. And he said that, you know, during the pandemic, he had to go in and like check on some locks or something like that. And he was on the second row of the maximum security area. And at the end of that row, there was one of the cells that was open. It wasn't supposed to be. The second row is always closed. So he goes to the end of that second row, and all of a sudden inside, he sees a seagull in there. And that was the same cell where the Birdman was housed for many years. Interesting story. I wonder if they're going to touch on it. And if they do, then I'll probably edit this part out. Whew. Shout out to me for editing this. I'm going to need this a lot.
Don't want to be there.
No? You're gonna do it because you're a brave guy.
Yeah, that's right. You're brave.
The prison sits 1.5 miles off the San Francisco
Ooh,
shoreline
they're
on
doing
22
a whole,
acres
like,
of jagged rock.
geographical
earning the
deep
very
dive.
matter-of-fact nickname,
The Rock.
Has The Rock ever visited The Rock?
I
think
just
he was
thought of
born
that.
Places of note include 4 cell blocks,
Yeah,
a
facts.
hospital, an administrative building, and a rec yard. And overall, the prison was big enough to hold 336 prisoners.
Damn.
The island prison
I
had the
love this,
reputation as
like,
being
graphic
inescapable,
representation.
though many tried. 8 definitively dying doing so, and 3 possibly succeeding.
We've also placed cameras and audio recorders in 2 of the more active parts of the
Hospital,
building
right?
in hopes that we catch activity when we're
Cell blocks and
elsewhere.
hospital. The hospital was not open to us, and I think it's only for like very exclusive tours. So I'm really excited to see what they're going to get at the hospital, because I heard that that's where the most active area of the prison is.
The worst part of the building is said to be in cell block D, which along with other solitary confinement cells, also contains the most horrible punishment cell, unaffectionately known as the hole.
Oh, this reminds me of something. So during the last portion of my investigation, I stayed alone in the hole for approximately like 12 to 15 minutes. I basically spoke out loud and said to whomever is here, please make your presence known. You are not, welcome to come with me, but I would like to open a dialogue, if you will. I didn't feel scared though, and I didn't feel cold. It was really warm though, which was really strange. I didn't expect to feel that, but it was very warm, and I actually got to go inside the cell too, where it was dark, and just stay there for a minute.
Where some believe an inmate was killed by supernatural causes.
And finally, to
I didn't
end
know
the
that.
investigation, Shane and I will each be forced to explore the entire prison one at a time, because I hate myself.
Any questions, big boy?
No, this is a prison.
Have you been to Alcatraz?
Yes.
You know, I've been to more prisons than I ever thought I would be, but I've never been to Alcatraz. I've
Really?
spied it from the shore.
Oh, there's a bunch of seals by that place too.
Boy, do they love rolling around.
They do love rolling around and slapping each other. I wonder if the prisoners could see that.
I don't
For
know,
sure.
but if so, lock me up.
Oh my
I'd love
God,
to just
stop
jump
it.
out there and join them one of these days. Just get all slick, roll around.
Without further ado, the investigation begins.
Our first
Oh,
room
okay, we
we'll
haven't
visit
begun.
is the shower room. Not
Did not go there.
surprisingly, this is where the inmates showered. But not all
Wow.
activity here was mundane, as there were 2 separate occasions of an inmate being stabbed to death in this room. Maurice Herring in 1942 and Edward Galvin in the adjoining laundry room in 1957.
Weird.
Let's shower, boys.
Oh
All right,
my.
Starting off the investigation in the shower room, which was
This looks familiar,
a dangerous
actually.
place to be.
Oh, I have been in the shower room. Okay, so one interesting thing about this shower room is that it's actually the entrance hall to Alcatraz, to the main cell block area. So this normally, where it's taped off, would be where the lines would be around this room.
Hello, folks. My name is Ryan,
I'm Shane.
and we're here tonight just to hang out and hopefully talk to some of you nice people.
Relative
Well, no
usage
need
of
to-
nice.
Yeah, I was
No
gonna
need
say.
to judge them right now.
No, everybody can be reformed.
That's true.
They did their time. They did their time.
That's right.
Well, if there's anybody here that would like to reach out to us, can you make your presence known? Can you say something?
Bang on a pipe or something. Come on.
Can you move something? Hell, you could even touch us.
I did not welcome that when I did my investigation.
I got myself a little doohickey here. It's called a spirit box.
The spirit box rapidly scans radio signals to create white noise through which spirits can communicate, and the honeytone filters out the noise while amplifying only the voice.
Yeah, this is way above my pay grade. This is above my budget. I did not bring that in. This is like for those level 1000 plus Phasmophobia players.
My name is Ryan.
I'm Shane. Hi, Ryan.
Kind of sounded like hi, Ryan.
I'm Shane. I'm Shane.
I just heard, huh?
Right now, I'm reaching out to Edward Galvin. What was that? Can you say that again? Oh my God! It actually
What?
repeated. What?
It
That's it?
repeated.
Sensitive?
That's it?
Sensitive.
Oh, thought it said that's it. See, this is my thing with spirit boxes. They are so open to interpretation. You could hear basically anything.
Maurice Herring. What happened to you in this room?
I died.
That did sound like it. Ooh, to think that I walked these halls. It's kind of scary.
Our next room is the Visitation room, where prisoners would visit with loved ones. And yet, despite such a tender history, this room is home to perhaps the most famous photo of an apparition in the entire
You're
prison.
joking.
The photo was taken in 2014 by two tourists from
Oh, I'm
England
terrified.
named Sheila Sillery.
I did take some pictures in that area, by the way.
It appears to show the face of a woman in a hairstyle from the 1930s or 1940s. Who this woman is and why she showed up to Alcatraz Ghost Picture Day is a mystery.
Alcatraz Ghost Picture Day. Holy.
Now, as you can see,
That's a lady.
there's clearly a lady there with
That's a-
1930s, 40s style.
She looks like she's a black and white.
Oh my God. That is very clear. I thought it was going to be some like shadowy, you know, Krispy Kreme looking see-through kind of shadowy figure. Wow, that's really, really clear. I'm shocked. I do have some pictures from that area, so I'm going to insert them throughout the video right now. That's freaky. That's all I have to say about it. I did not see anything like that, but I'm interested to look back at the pictures that I did take. Watch, I edit this and then I actually see something this time around. Oh no. Oh no, 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 no.
Presence. I find it a very unnerving photo. It's
It is
actually one of
very
the more
unnerving.
famous ghost photos that I've seen on the internet.
Really?
Is that so?
And it was taken just by two British tourists.
Oi, 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 we're off.
Audience investigator Michelle Gwendon also captured an image of her own.
Hi, my name's Michelle, and I have evidence from Alcatraz.
Hey, Michelle.
So when I was in the visiting room, I had my family take a picture of me through the little window. It looks like there's a hand that's pretty distinct from the sun glare that looks like it's pulling down on my audio lanyard.
That makes sense.
But
Oh,
I will
yeah.
say in the photo, you see a full face that's in 1930s garb, and the British tourists who caught the photo definitely were not dressed like that. So,
Sort of like a
I
Betty
mean-
Boop type.
Yeah, it does
Essentially,
look like
yeah.
Betty Boop.
and actually in the one with the tourist Shane, there was one of a girl.
To be fair, it could be like a shitty Photoshop job. That's all you need, right? To just like put something in there.
Okay, I'd love it if you'd stop smooching at me, because I don't think that adds anything. And we have our REM pod out there.
Mm.
It
REM
is
pod.
freaking out because I was just close to it.
Oh shit. Okay.
The
I was
REM
gonna say.
pod creates its own circular electromagnetic field and will alarm when anything penetrates that field.
It's amazing how much I know about these instruments just by playing Phasmophobia. I'm telling you, if you like any paranormal things and you have not tried to play that game, I think you're gonna like it. I guarantee it.
We're your acquaintance that you.
Your adopted brothers.
That's right. Anyway, we hop. the
Establish a
boat
connection with the
today.
ghost.
No way out. Do you hear me? But if you fondle the pod, maybe.
Why does it always fondle the pod?
Yeah.
Can't you
That's
just
what they
get-
gotta do.
Well, they just
Okay,
get you
if I
close
was
to
a
the
female
pod. There's
ghost, I would
nothing
not do
about it
that.
in the instructions
Especially if I
that
was from the
requires fondling.
1950s.
Could you please fondle the pod so he stops doing that with his fingers?
Come on now. Give it a little something.
Jesus Christ. Oh, and you got them to light up the pod. I can't believe that worked.
Thank you.
Did that, dare I say, excite you? How about this?
Okay.
Oh, I feel. Ugh. That gave me the ick.
Just capturing some
Whoa.
photos.
Ugh. I'm getting like the goosebumps just thinking that I was there.
Let's see if we can reach out.
Oh my god, I was in that cell.
So speaking of goosebumps, anyways, I thought that was a good transition. Yeah? Okay, I'm gonna stop patting myself in the back and get back into it. So remember how earlier on I was joking saying, watch, if I look back at some of the footage or photos that I find and I find something this time around, oh no, 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 no. Okay, well, I have bad news for me. I am editing, and yes, I did find things out. So here are the photos that I took in this very cell that they're just beginning to investigate. And before, I wasn't really paying attention to my surroundings in the photo. I was much more looking at, you know, the Nike jumpsuit that I got for this investigation. Shout out Nike. This is a very nice jumpsuit. I believe it was actually Serena Williams that designed it. So shout out Serena too. Anyways, so looking at the surroundings this time around, I noticed that there was an orb in every single version of this photo that I took that day. So make of that what you will. I'm gonna say it's because I had an older generation iPhone and therefore it couldn't focus very well. Might I be saying that just so I don't spiral? Perhaps. Let me know in the comments down below what you think. Anyways, let's get back to it.
Simply, if there's anybody here with us, please let your presence be known. You could rap on those prison bars. You could touch one of us.
Oh, literally. Look,
You
I have
slammed the door
goosebumps right
shut.
now.
lock us in here.
I would not like that at all, actually. Our next room is in the C block utility corridor.
They're getting
where
activity in
hopeful
every single place
escapees
they go.
Bernard Paul-
You know, I left thinking that it's not that bad, but they found evidence in every single room so far that they've investigated. Oh,
Hey, Bernard. Come on out.
Well, that was freaky.
I mean,
I have a really bad feeling. It could be the dark, foreboding music, though.
That was very good, but I'm gonna need you to get all the way through that door. That's it.
give it
I
a
think
good
I'm gonna order pizza after this. I
Come on
deserve
now.
it after this one.
jab it.
What's that noise? Someone walking around?
Oh God. Okay, what's freaking me out is that I was in these halls. That's what's freaking me out. Like that's the thing that I can't get over right now. Yikes.
Temperature just went up. Temperature
Didn't
is
I
now
just
going
say that it
way
was
up,
super warm
spiking.
when I went?
What the fuck is happening right now?
It was so
I'm gonna
warm
give
in
you
there.
15 seconds of silence to say anything you want.
Also, okay, let's be
This is
fair.
your floor.
It is an enclosed
Ready?
space,
Go.
and the sun beats down on it every day, pretty much. So I have to play both sides. You know what I'm saying? Like, I am a skeptic too. So what are we
Okay,
waiting for?
we're gonna leave now, but we're gonna be here longer.
what are
I
we
hope I
doing,
don't see you
guys?
later.
Tell you what, if you believe in ghosts, you gotta be thinking you're not alone in this place.
The next part of the building we'll explore was referred to as Broadway by the guards,
Broadway.
and is the large corridor between C block and B block. This area is said to be home to footsteps, sobbing, strange smells, and apparitions. One guard even claims a group of Native American spirits was
Makes
spotted
sense with the
here,
history of
which
Alcatraz.
actually may make sense since the island was allegedly used by the Ohlone tribe as a way to banish those who broke tribal law.
So basically, this island was a prison before they ever built a prison on it.
Oh, I'm glad that they're
Freaky.
going to explain
Which is the
backstory
first time I've
here.
ever heard of anything like that.
I guess you got a rocky old island out in the bay. You might as well use it for something miserable.
You had to, Jack Sparrow somebody.
Yeah.
Well, this is Broadway.
But where's the
This is
rum?
obviously
It's with me. It's been with me all along.
and it said that this is a very active area. I mean, you could obviously see that
This is the party.
this is where it's all happening.
Yeah.
So what we're gonna do
Yeah.
is we're gonna do another Estes Spirit Box session. Where we're gonna use you
I
as the
love this
speaker for the Spirit Box.
I
You got
love it
noise
when they do
canceling
this.
Headphones on. You're gonna say whatever you hear, and you're not gonna hear any of my questions. And I'm gonna
Okay.
use you as a vessel to talk to these.
I am the vessel.
What if they said some sort of reference to like my outfit when I went? Me thinking I'm the main character. The ghosts are like, who the fuck is you?
I could be talking to anybody in here. Can you tell me your name?
Air.
I don't think that's your name. Your name is not Air.
He's the
Can you tell me
avatar.
what year it is?
7.
7?
Girl.
What?
7.
7-year-old
Is that
girl?
what cell number you're in?
Eddie.
Eddie.
107. Okay, I'm at 7. What's your name?
Sparkling.
Eddie Sparkling.
Are you just fucking with me now? What's your name?
Funny.
It's not funny.
He is fucking
actually.
around. I love it.
It's an opportunity.
He's doing
Shirt
stand up.
hag.
Shirt hag?
Shirt hag.
Okay.
That's right.
Oh.
Oh my god.
He's
What is
got you
happening right
now.
My name is Ryan. Could you say Ryan back?
Right now.
Oh.
Caca.
Caca.
Burt car.
All right, Shaney boy.
We done? It's really nice to just go wherever that takes me. Like, I feel like I just
Yeah.
slept for like 8 hours.
No, you're just real present.
He was in
right?
a trance.
It's almost like meditative.
It's like I'm not present at all.
As our crew was leaving Broadway, our audio recorder that we left behind
Oh.
picked up this voice.
I haven't. No.
And later in the night, we picked up this disembodied voice. Are these perhaps the voices
That
of
just sounded like
prisoners
someone
that were
throwing up.
locked in their cells?
Someone definitely got food poisoning in 107. Food poisoning in 107.
Our next stop is the Barbershop, and the end of that fun little rhyme is where the fun stops, as this was the location of Joseph Barsock's execution via barber scissors to his neck. The executor was Freddie Curly Thomas, who also allegedly happened to be Barsock's lover. It's said that Thomas knelt by Barsock's side repeatedly saying, "I love you," as Barsock died, and even, in horrifying fashion, licked Barsock's blood.
Not pleasant.
I guess I was imagining in sort of a lover's way.
I have no words.
Sort of like licking off the, you know. And
You don't
like
need to reenact it. I was in this very room in the prison. In fact, I have a whole section of the video where I do a 360 around this room. So ooh. You know, now watching this video, I wonder if my thoughts about the place would have changed if I had watched this prior to going. Because there's a lot now that I'm seeing that they keep out of the audio tour. Rightfully so. I don't think you could sell that. You know, like, it needs to be family friendly. It needs to be basically like the YouTube homepage. The audio tour of Alcatraz is the YouTube homepage. You got your Jimmy Fallons, you got your other Jimmys, you got the family channels. You know, you need to talk about how they had a library in there, that kind of stuff. And then you watch a video like this and you realize, oh, I stood where someone died. Not even died, was violently murdered by their lover.
Joseph Barsock and Curly Thomas.
they know their names.
Oh, wow, that was really
Can
fast.
you walk towards that sink, please? Now, there was a rumor that you guys were lovers.
24:37.
I get into a lot of arguments with my significant other, and they never end with me stabbing her in the neck with scissors. So I'm just curious what led to that.
Well, you got.
That's pretty consistent.
You obviously seem to be able to manipulate that device by walking towards the sink. So, every time you walk towards the sink, we're gonna know that that is a yes. Does that make sense?
All right. Establishing a common language, very important, with the apparition, spirit, ghost, whatever it likes to be named.
Curly, do you feel regret for what you did to Joseph? If it's
Oh,
a yes,
don't
walk
ask these
towards
questions.
the sink.
He's like, no, bitch. He fucking cheated.
Man.
Jealousy.
I obviously pissed someone off.
What's the deal?
I didn't expect to be right here.
Is the most active part of the building, which is undoubtedly Cell 14D, held in Cell Block D, which was used
I've been
to
here
house
too.
the most dangerous and violent criminals of the prison. Cell 14D was one of 5 solitary confinement cells in this block, or as they were referred to back then, the hole.
The hole.
The hole had no bed, was completely dark, and only had a hole for a toilet. It said that prisoners were forced to
It's
be
really
naked,
sad.
sleeping on the ground
It's
of
very
cells
sad.
that were kept 20 to 30 degrees colder than the rest of the prison. One inmate may have died of supernatural causes in Cell 14D. Legend has it that the inmate saw red, glowing eyes and was left screaming in the cell for hours. The next morning, he
Oh,
was found
that's
dead
so
in his
terrifying.
cell with strange marks indicating he had been strangled around his throat, a purple, terrified face, and bulging eyes. Yet, the cause of his death was allegedly never identified.
I still just can't get over the fact that they weren't able to determine his cause of death. They walked in, they were like, his face is purple, he's got strangle marks, looks like he got strangled. Well, file this one under, I don't know.
It seems like if they have no reservations about locking prisoners up in a place affectionately called the hole.
Yeah, they're not going to
then
do an
they might not
investigation.
be averse to turning a blind eye when someone.
It could even be a
strangles
tale
Or a
told
demon
by
did it.
someone. It could also be a cover-up. I mean, it could be an officer that just killed him and then blamed it on supernatural occurrences, you know, so.
There is legend of somebody in here
getting choked out by something with red eyes. Is that a legend? Did that actually happen? Perhaps you'll talk to us alone. So you got 5
Whoa,
minutes
what's happening?
here in the slammer. In
Okay.
the hole.
Well, I'm here, back by yet another hole, and I hope I'm speaking to the purple-faced fella. How are you doing? Do you know that you're dead? Feel free to whisper very gently into the receiver there, and well, you can tell me
Man,
whatever you want.
paranormal investigations are really
Talk
like,
about a person with red eyes who was hanging out
they
with
look
you
really
here?
dumb while you're doing it. You know, you're just like standing. You're just standing in like a quiet place talking to the air, hoping that some sound will come out of it.
Is there anything actually
So weird.
So here's how our solo investigations will work.
All right.
Shane and I will each have
Lay down the
20
rules.
minutes of solid alone time in the location. Shane
Okay.
will go first, and at the end of his time, we'll hide a walkie-talkie in a room inside the building. Once Shane returns, he'll reveal to me the walkie-talkie location. Then it's my turn. I'll enter the building, and only after radioing back to Shane with the hidden walkie-talkie will the clock start on my 20 minutes of solo investigation.
So he gets to be in there way more than Shane. Okay.
Opportunity of a lifetime, you have to admit.
No.
How many people are afforded this chance? This is outrageous.
I think you
It's
need to
true.
reward that to how many people would want to do this.
A lot. Adventurers. Like me. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling ready. I feel like a ghost hunter now.
I'm
You
out
look like
here.
You took 10 shots of Jack.
I'm out
The
here,
weight
Shane.
of this helmet, it sort of, I think, compresses the brain stem in a strange way. Now I'm ready to see some ghosts.
Okay, well, I feel pretty good about you walking upstairs. Are you ready to go?
Yep. This is the privilege of a lifetime. It's pretty neat to be able to walk around Alcatraz by yourself.
Yeah, not many people get that opportunity.
What is
So-
that? I don't know what that is. I guess it could just be the air or something. Sounds like radio static.
I feel like I've been pretty tame so far on this one, which obviously always
Oh.
changes in this moment when I have to go in there by myself.
Oh, I was
Hello,
gonna
if there's
say he was
any
gonna spook him up.
Spirits here. I am Shane Midday. I'm walking down the cell, whatever this is,
It's Broadway. Put some respect on that block, Shane.
for a bit more. Oh, fucking Jesus Christ, did I drop some? What the fuck just happened? Okay. All right.
Hey,
That was just him being clumsy, right?
How's it going?
Where are you in the prison?
I was in the hole. I think I heard something.
Where are you now? I'm making my way up to the hospital wing, unless you tell me otherwise.
No, I think that's good. Go up to the hospital wing and go into that murder room. You're walking like a video game version of yourself right now. Let's get this over with.
Well, get on in there.
He does. He looks
really
like he's
explore
doing
the
motion
space, have a
capture.
good time. You gotta find my walkie-talkie.
Phasmophobia Alcatraz edition for Halloween.
It's in the operating room.
Yes, it is.
They should partner with Phasmophobia and make levels based on every single episode that they've done so far with investigations. Oh, that would be really good.
We've been trying to come to Alcatraz for years now. It is truly, it's kind of a dream come true. Whole career is really just a racket for me to be able to enjoy historical sites on my own without a bunch of fussy little tourists around.
I feel personally attacked by Shane Madej. I'm more terrified for Ryan because he actually believes in it. So
What was that? I heard a little scream.
Who's screaming out here? I heard a scream.
I would run. I would
I think
Usain
Ryan
Bolt
is-
and run.
Probably muttering to himself. What's the thing he says? He's like, I'm not my fear. I'm not my fear. I will not let my fear.
They're gonna cut to him
define
saying
me.
the exact same thing.
Fear is not my middle name.
Not my fear. I'm stronger than my fear.
I knew it.
But it is. It is his
I
middle
know
name.
editing.
Is there
all
somebody
right?
over there? I
I
heard a
know.
little
I know
noise.
pacing.
Came from C block. Oop, I heard like a, what sounded like a prison door opening or
Scream.
something.
Like a
Ugh, I hate
seagull.
this. I don't want to walk down there.
It wasn't that bad when I was there, but I also did have, you know, a Shane put it, yucky little tourists around me. And I myself identify as one, so
that's the end.
watch your
There he is.
words,
What'd you
Shane.
do? Yeah, I did like, you know, the whole stand, turn your light off, bask in the silence.
That's what I was hoping for.
I did hear something when I did that too,
Okay.
which was not my
Very
favorite part
exciting.
of the day.
Very exciting. Alcatraz, it's been a privilege.
What an honor for us to actually investigate Alcatraz. Not many investigators have
Can you
said
guys drop the deets on how you did
they've
that?
investigated Alcatraz.
Yeah.
Madej and Burguz. Adios.
It's been a pleasure.
And Vittoria. I won't reveal my last name. Thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I sure had a blast watching and reacting to their investigation and comparing to my own footage and pictures, so I hope you enjoyed it as well. In terms of future spooks, I don't have anything substantial planned. I do have 2 things planned, and one of them is definitely the Winchester Mystery House. If you guys don't know anything about that, make sure to subscribe because I will be doing an investigation in that, you know, whole area before Halloween. And also, this actually wasn't supposed to be my first video back. I do have another video that I'm very excited about because it is a banger of a video, and let's just say that I'm going to be taking family portraits with just a very important and interesting collection of members in my family. Anyways, if you guys enjoyed it, hit that like button, follow, drop a comment, whatever you want, and as always, I'm here, so let me know how you doing in the comments. Did this scare you? And let me know how my video in its entirety compares to their investigation. It's definitely less techy, but it still has the same amount of heart, and that's what matters. So thank you so much, and until next time, I'll see ya in the next investigation.